Interview Q&A. Number 1, tell me about yourself. I am currently working as an optometric technician at Eye Care Vision Center. In my previous job, I worked as a receptionist for America's Best Contacts and Eyeglasses, which is a retail optical. I have over a year of optical experience, and I have also worked as an optician, and I am knowledgeable in billing vision insurance. I am fluent in English and Spanish, and also have experience translating for doctors. I am very familiar with medical and optometric terminology in both English and Spanish. Number 2, what interests you about this role? What interests me about this role is the administrative duties. With my degree in healthcare administration, I can apply my education and my work experience into this role and perform it successfully. I love to learn and be coached. I'm always eager to know that I can grow in my place of work. Number 3, what motivates you? What motivates me is seeing regular patients come back and seeing new patients be satisfied with their experience in the office. Creating relationships with patients is the best part of my job because I know I am making a difference in their lives. Number 4, can you tell me about a difficult work situation and how you overcame it? When I first started as an optometric technician, there was a day where all 3 doctors were scheduled, and on those 3 doctor days, all 3 technicians need to be there. Unfortunately, that day one of the technicians had an emergency, and it was only me who barely knew how to do everything, and the other technician. I was so glad that I had made notes my first week of work, that I was able to perform all of my duties just based off of my notes. Even though I was slow, I was still able to keep a good flow, patient flow in the office. How do you handle stress? Well, with the example I gave in question 4, I would say I am calm and collective. I like to take a minute and think pros and cons, analyze what I'm going to do, and if I have to, I will ask for help. And that's why I always make notes so that I can expect the unexpected. What is your greatest accomplishment? My greatest accomplishment has been being a team player, and I will explain why. In January of this year, one of the opticians in the office quit, and I was asked to fill the position. I had no prior experience, but in less than a month, I was selling glasses and billing vision insurance all by myself. The doctors and my managers were so proud of me that they even gave me a raise. What would you say are your strengths? I would say active listening. A lot of people do not know what active listening means, and most people do not possess this strength. With being an optometric technician, my duties include pre-screening patients for doctors and taking their medical history, which is also sensitive information, and asking them a series of questions that I have to type into our software. And I need to successfully do all that in less than 8 minutes. If I didn't know how to actively listen, I would forget what patients say to me 10 seconds after they tell me. What would you say are your weaknesses? There were times where the office was understaffed, and since I know how to perform most of the tasks in the office, I would volunteer to help out different departments. And after helping out so many different departments at a time, I would feel burned out. I guess I take on a little bit too much responsibility, and that creates pressure, which is not good. How would you describe your working style? My working style is fast-paced. Working in a retail optical is very demanding. Patients are scheduled every 10 minutes, and working for America's Best Contacts and Eyeglasses taught me how to type fast, read and write fast, and translate quickly. I don't mind working in slower paces, but I feel more productive when the flow of the office is on the quicker side. What quality makes a good litter? You attract more bees with honey. I have had managers and leaders in my life that have taught me how to not be a leader. I have learned that a leader is always slow to speak and quick to listen. A leader leads by example. They arrive early and leave late. They create good relationships with their subordinates and overall possess a charismatic yet assertive personality. Why are you the right person for this job? Well, other than my qualifications and experience, I bring positivity and encourage teamwork. I love to help people and I feel pride in my work. This job opportunity can help me grow and teach me new things. My past experiences show that I am truly a problem solver and I am adaptable to any setting. I've worked with people of all ages from different cultures, and I am sensitive when working with people who are disabled and know how to communicate with people who have different mannerisms due to cultures or religion. If you take the chance and hire me for this position, I can't promise I'll be perfect, or that I won't have bad days. But what I can promise is commitment, consistency, and a can-do attitude. Do you have any questions for me? Yes. What are the qualities you are looking for in a candidate for this job? Well, what we are looking for is a competent, pleasant, and organized individual that displays professionalism and etiquette. We seek someone who is proficient in English and Spanish and who also is familiar with medical and optometric terminology. We are looking for someone who will stay with us